Our top story tonight. President Donald Trump announced what he described as a massive victory against suspected drug smugglers in the Caribbean Sea. The president says the vessel was carrying, and I quote, massive amounts of drugs. For more, we go live to our maritime correspondent, Chet Foster.
Thank you, Kenneth. As you can see behind me, there is a boat. Now, I want to be very clear. This is not the boat from the operation, but it is a boat. It is docked, it floats, and in many ways, that's exactly the kind of detail journalism demands.
Chet, are you saying you don't have access to the actual boat from the incident?
That's correct, Kenneth, which is why I found this one. It looks boat-like enough, and sometimes journalism is about filling in the gaps. What you're seeing here is the strike officials say ended the smuggler's voyage. Now, some are calling it a decisive military victory. Others are calling it Michael Bay's vacation room.
Chet, are you comparing the U.S. military strike to a Hollywood action movie?
That's correct, Kenneth. And if anything, I'd say Michael Bay owes the military royalties for stealing his entire aesthetic.
On the boat, you had massive amounts of drugs. We have tapes of them speaking. It was massive amounts of drugs coming into our country to kill a lot of people. And everybody fully understands that. In fact, you see it. You see the bags of drugs all over the boat. And they were hit. Obviously, they won't be doing it again. And I think a lot of other people won't be doing it again when they watch that tape. They're going to say, let's not do this. We have to protect our country, and we're going to.
There it is. Massive. The president used the word so many times. The Bureau of Weights and Measures is considering adding it to the metric system. One Trump unit now equals somewhere between a sandwich baggie and the state of Texas.
Chet, that's not a real measurement.
Not yet, Kenneth, but neither was the metric system until French got hold. Anyways, the president also claims there are tapes of the smugglers speaking. Yes, tapes, which means somewhere in a secure Pentagon facility, a four-star general is hunched over a yellow Sony Walkman.
Tapes? As in cassettes?
Exactly, Kenneth. Outdated technology makes the best security. Hackers can't hack a mixtape. Finally, the president insisted you could see the bags of drugs all over the boat, and if you look behind me, there they are. Massive.
Chet, I don't see anything.
That's because you don't have the clearance, Kenneth. To recap, there was a boat, probably. There were drugs, allegedly. There are tapes, hopefully rewound, and the explosion, very real, very fiery, and most importantly, massive. For now, I'm Chet Foster signing off, but still, here. Back to you.
Thank you, Chet. We'll try to fact check that. Coming up next, a squirrel in Ohio accused of running an almond smuggling ring. Authorities say the nut haul was also massive.